Yes, and we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you can view me live from. It's another beautiful Thursday, and I'm excited to be here. I want to say thank you to every one of you who's been sharing the flyers, to our shows every other week. I have people who keep sharing our flyers. I see some people share it on their WhatsApp statuses. I see people share on their Instagram stories. I see people share on Facebook. And, everywhere, I want to appreciate each and every one of you. It's an honor, really, to have people like you back me up on this journey. I want to quickly apologize for last week. We couldn't have this show. This is supposed to be a weekly regular show, but last week we just couldn't make it. And it goes to say to give voice, to give credits to the fact that I always preach that you should watch out for your body, whatever your body is trying to say to you. Watch out when your body speaks to you. Watch out. Okay, so sometimes the body tells you to chill, and thankfully, I think I listened last week and I had to just take a chill pill. Okay, so but then we're back here again today and we're thankful for the opportunity. Today I'm going to be joined live by a friend. He's a fashionista, he's an influencer, he's a friend, and we're just going to be gisting. The topic today is about looking good and your confidence. So, but before I go on, I'd quickly like to say that as soon as you join the live, can you please do me a favor and just click on the share button? Just click on the share button. We're going to be learning a lot today about what it takes to look good. Does it take so much? Do you have to break an arm and a leg? What does it have to do with your self-confidence? Can't you just, confident without looking good? Can you just walk around in your, I don't know what to call it rags, but when you feel who cares, who's looking at me, and then you want to approach certain people that you expect to be taken seriously. We're going to be talking about all that today. Okay, so please just do me a favor. As soon as you join the live, I'd like you to just click on the share button. It won't cost anything. Okay, if it will cost something, it will cost just a tiny little bit of your kilobytes, I guess. Please, just help me share. We want more people to join in on the live today. We are building a community, we are growing, and we're expanding our tentacles. We're expanding, and we want more people to be a part of this family, the Top Peace Life family. Okay. So, how's life been treating you? Who's on live? Can you please drop a comment? Can you say hi so that I know that you're here and give you a shout out? I'd like to welcome everyone who's joining from wherever in the world. It's an honor to have you join in out of your busy schedules. I'm so sure that we all have something doing at this particular time. It's actually a midday in most places, especially here in Nigeria, that people should be at work, would have finished their breaks, and running back to work. But then, you know, um, you chose to spend a little bit of time to just watch what this girl is doing, and then give your support by so doing. I want to quickly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'd like you to take it a step further by please share the link. Just click on the share button. Click on the share button and share the link to everyone you know, everyone you know, Okay, it might require the hi Debbie. I'm feeling cool. Yeah, I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I have my friends joining the live, but so it gives me wings to fly. It makes me feel proud, to have my friends joining on the live. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I was saying, as soon as you join, please click on the share button. Click on the share button. Let everyone also see what we're doing. Some people might get to see it right this minute as soon as you share. Some might get to see it much later, but if you do share and they see it much later, they can still watch a rebroadcast after we're done with the live broadcast. Okay, so Usually when I'm excited, I babble a lot. So please don't mind me. But I'm excited and I'm glad to be here. It's another beautiful day to be alive. We thank God for the weather, sunny, cold, hot, cloudy, wherever you find yourself. It's still the mercies of God, and we appreciate God that we're alive to view whatever weather that we're being wherever we find ourselves today. Okay, so in a few minutes, I'll be joined by my guest. My guest is a friend. When he comes, he'll be introducing himself. That's how we roll. He'll be introducing himself, and then we're going to go on into the topic for today. Like I said, the topic for today is looking good. Looking good, the self-confidence booster or the confidence booster. What does it take to look good? What do you what do you think about the concept of looking good? I do know a couple of people who feel like doesn't matter how I look, as long as I have money in my bank account, I can make any statement anywhere. Or I do not share that view. I do it's my opinion, or it's in my opinion, that it takes very little to look good. And that simple act, that simple step that you take in trying to portray yourself in a clean manner. Yay! For the first time, I have you in the building. Mr. Sheon Okola, I have you in the building this afternoon. I think this is the first time you're joining this live. I think so. And it's been over 1 year since almost 1 year since we started. And you're just joining for the first time. I'm just kidding, but I'm excited to see you. Thank you for joining. He says looking good is good business. Yes, looking good, they say, is good business. I used to have should I call him an uncle? I don't know, but family kind of, way back. He's on the plump side, dresses well. There was a story he told way back. He said at his place of work, maybe their bosses, will come around during festive periods and be giving out stuff to people. And they will look at him and feel like, we can't give you an oga. We can't give you, that could be bad business anyway. But, it goes to say that there's a way people view you based on how you portray yourself, on the outlook, or your outlook. Like I said in the write-up that I put out, it's God who looks on the heart. We human beings, it's what we see that we assess first before we now find out what it is you carry. In this part of the world. Yeah, Iremide Jackson, UK pumping. Wow, that's an amazing name. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. So in this part of the world, usually cops, and I hope this is not an indictment, when you carry maybe a portfolio and you're going, they ask you, waiting you carry. That's like, what are you carrying? Because it looks like something that has something meaningful, all right? So they ask you, what are you carrying? The same way, put up a good outlook. People want to know what is behind this facade. They want to know what is behind this person. Who is this person behind what we can see? And then on the other hand, if you're the type that looks shabby, people don't take you seriously. Okay, let me now begin to go into the topic. We have someone I'm going to be chatting with today based on this topic. And then he's also going to be giving us styling tips, okay, on what you can do to spice up your wardrobe and all that's going to come in. This month we're talking about loving yourself, building a healthy relationship with yourself, because you can give what you don't have. The Bible says you love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? So if you do not know how to love yourself, you obviously will not be able to love someone. So you have to first start by loving yourself. So I'm bringing in my guest at this moment. He's a vibes king. Just watch out. He's a vibes king. Yo. Okay, I'm bringing on Adeniran, Adetoye. If you do not mind and your hands are too busy, put them hands together for okay now. Okay. That's exactly what
You
I'm
will not
talking
kill me.
about. It's good to see
We're
you. Good to see you.
live. We're
I
live.
see we're live.
Yeah.
We're live. Yo. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Oh my
Okay, now
goodness.
you're
Really. Mama, I
welcome.
made
You're
it. Mama, I
welcome.
made it. I made it. Mama, I made it. I made it.
You made it to TWP. Yo, let them know. Let
Yeah.
them
Stop
know.
with
Let
this.
them
That's what's
know.
up. And I'm so super excited to be here.
Okay.
See, I got something here, right
Yeah.
here, right here. I got something right
Oh,
here.
yeah, mama.
Yes. Yes. And I think other people should get
Okay.
this actually. You tell your fan they need
Yeah.
to get this.
Oh, okay. Next
It's been saving
month,
my life for days. Yeah,
actually,
it's been saving my life.
is our 1 year anniversary, and we're hoping to put some of these things in the hands of a couple of people, t-shirts,
Amazing.
mugs, and stuff like that. It's what we're
Amazing.
hoping to
Amazing.
achieve with that next month, so that we can, your guys are hailing
Amazing.
you here. Oko, toye,
Hey,
oko,
ẹ̀yin tèmi
oko, oko.
báwo ni o? What's up, people?
Wow.
We dey shake. I mean, you know,
It's so
shake.
good. Okay,
Okay,
see,
I will
that's what
try
I'm
as much
talking
as
about.
possible to be normal, right? Yeah.
Please, we're going to infuse a little bit of abnormality, abnormalcy rather, into the
But
whole normal thing.
trust me,
Because
I'm all
today is a
unscripted.
different
I'm
kind
all
of day.
unscripted.
That's right.
I
That's
know,
right.
right?
Okay.
I know,
So
right?
let me quickly
Mm-hmm.
all right, let me quickly introduce
What's
my
happening?
guest.
I can't even read the comments, but
You
then
can,
I'll
you
follow.
should be able to.
I can. Okay,
Okay,
but
let
it's
me put
fine.
this up. Can you see this?
Okay, UK is okay. Who is this UK? Oh, remember the Jackson? Really? Ah,
Yeah.
hello.
All right.
Hey, the shake.
So, can we quickly meet Adetoye Adeniran? Who is Adetoye? I know a
Wow.
whole lot about him, but I'd like him to quickly, in his own words, tell our viewers who he is. You know.
Hi, everybody. So this is me trying to be normal right
Hi.
now. Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good
Good
evening, wherever you are.
afternoon. That's right.
So my name is Adeniran Adetoye, and actually I would like to say I'm a lot of things. I'm a lot of things, but I'll start with me saying I'm a fashion creative person. I'm a brand influencer. I'm a model. I'm a teacher. Overall, I'll say I'm a role model. And
Wow.
I love to serve. I love to serve, and I love to affect life in a positive way. So that just sum everything all
Amazing.
in a bit, you know. Shokilo
Amazing.
Beogi. Yes,
Mm,
yes,
okay,
yes,
that's in a
yes.
nutshell. Okay, let me quickly say that we
Mm-hmm.
started. I've actually spoken out on this show a couple of times about how I started the show. I started it last year, and then I encountered a little bit of a challenge, and I was going to give up, like I always do. Yes, because when I encounter challenges and I've tried everything I know to do and it's not working, I feel okay. Maybe this is not the Lord leading me on this path. Maybe I need to, think something,
Hallelujah.
you know. And then Toye was just right there at the time.
Stop it.
I would keep
Stop
saying
it.
it.
Stop
Okay,
it.
fine. Okay,
Stop
so he
it.
was just there at that time, and the encouragement, I would never forget
Wow.
the way he carried the show like it was his.
Uh,
He took it off of me, and he was thinking about things we could do, possibilities, how we could create what do you call it, background studio, makeshift studios on, a whole lot. And I was like, God, if somebody else can have such love for what I do, for what I'm doing more, obviously it was looking like he had much love for what I was doing more than I had for it. I'm like, who am I not to go along with the flow? And then before you knew it, after a while, I started opening up and started, appreciating it more and more. So please, I like you to appreciate. If we're here
thank God.
today and we're
God.
here again till next month,
God.
it is
Would definitely
because
be here.
Toye was there pushing me on, telling me, hey, don't give up
Oh
on
God.
this dream. Keep going. Don't keep going. This should not be one of those dreams that
We
you
thank
start
God. We
and
thank
they
the
just
Lord.
die. So Toye is that guy.
Okay.
And he's the
We
same
thank the
one
Lord.
person. I'm not done talking about you. If you have
Oh,
some blush inside of you, please let it shine forth. Blush. You're allowed to
I'm
blush
trying
this
not to be
afternoon.
right now.
Okay, so Toye is that guy that if you have in your corner, man, you are blessed. He may not be giving you money, but the kind of encouragement that comes from this guy is massive.
I
Is
give people
massive.
I give
If
people
it
money. Hello.
comes to your program, if it comes to your program, your event, you can be sure that it's going to be lit, even if it wasn't before he arrived. He's a vibes king, cruise master, and
PP,
then
me
he's a
showing appearances at your
fashionista.
event is on a paid money. It's on a paid job. Oh. I'm don't go to people's event for free. Yes, so
Oh my
let's take
goodness.
note of that.
Okay, yeah, you hear
Thank
that.
you.
You hear that. Amazing. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, Debbie's on the live and she's like, oh, thanks, boo.
Ooh! Hi,
Okay,
Minister.
okay. So let's dive in into today's. We've done all the,
Yes,
play,
yes,
an
yes, yes,
introduction, and let's
yes,
dive into
yes.
the business for the day. Okay, so I have people
Yeah.
who are actually Let me quickly read one or two comments. I have Deborah
Okay.
Eniaso Nimen saying, "Welcome, Distinct Fashion House CEO." Yes,
Thank you.
he's the CEO of Distinct Fashion
Thank
House,
you. Thank
situated
you.
here in Lagos, Nigeria. Uche Owen says, "Hello, peace. You're doing a great job." Oh, she's watching from YouTube. Mwah, blowing our kisses
Oh,
to you. Virtual hug. I appreciate you. Thank you. And then we have Shin Mukola saying, "Thanks, Toye." We have Iremide Jackson saying, "Give it up to my Toye." Too
oh,
much
that's
Eje. I don't know that. Oh, too much Eje or Eje. I don't know what that is. Let me not.
all
And then
right. Alrighty.
we have Deborah Yetunde Ademuwagun saying, "Glad to be here." Okay. Having gotten that out of the way, what does it mean to look good? Let's start
Yeah.
from there.
Let's start now. Yeah, yeah. So, looking good is not so much of a serious job, like some people will say. It is a serious business, but not so much of a serious business. It is a serious business in the sense that you have to be disciplined,
Yeah.
you have
Sorry
to be
about
consistent, like you have to
it.
hold your ground while you're doing
Yeah.
it. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to break bank or have to rob or have to wear some expensive out stuff
Okay.
before
Okay.
you look good. Wow, no, 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 no. It just take majorly discipline and how often
Okay.
you're constant with how you dress and how you look. It's as simple as
Okay.
that. It's as simple as
Okay.
that.
So
So it's
yeah,
not
I
really
think
really have
okay.
to. You don't really have to. Yeah, sorry. So
Yeah.
because when people talk about looking good, they think you have to wear some designer stuff. You have to probably wear 500K wave on. You have to
Mm-hmm.
use 5,000 eyelashes and all that. But
Yeah.
no, 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 no. You can look simple, and at the same time you look so distinct. Okay, now.
Amazing. That's your signature. Okay,
Yeah.
distinct is his
Mm-hmm.
signature. So I'm sure you'll be hearing that a lot in this conversation today.
You have
Okay,
to.
so
You have to.
so
You have to.
I am actually I look at looking good as in my opinion. You know, we have another show that we call In My Opinion that we've rested for a while. We're going to be resurrecting that very soon. I actually look at looking good as is as simple as washing what you have and making sure it looks clean every time you wear it, making sure you
Discipline.
appear
Yeah.
neat every time you
That's part of
appear
discipline.
wherever, discipline,
Mm-hmm.
making sure it looks at
Mm-hmm.
least presentable. Presentable. And now people can say
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
presentable is a relative term in the sense that, okay, like I was discussing with you before now that I said I have people who use Mark Zuckerberg as an example. They say Mark Zuckerberg is a very wealthy man, he's a billionaire, blah, 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 blah. But when you see him, he wears just t-shirts, he looks so simple. He came to Nigeria the last time.
But
He
do you know
was
that
jogging.
that part of all
Yeah.
these people, this list of rich people that we were talking about here,
Mm-hmm.
they wear simple stuff, yes.
Yeah.
But trust me, the t-shirt is not that cheap. But maybe they are not so loud about it.
Mm-hmm.
They are
Mm-hmm.
not just so loud about it. But trust me, you there's money, they have the money. So they
Yeah.
can buy anything they want, but they just choose to keep it minimal. But trust me, it's
Yeah.
still expensive. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you see them wearing
Um,
random stuff. Either probably they're trying to probably help a business to grow and they buy anything from the person, but at the same time they don't usually wear cheap stuff. They just keep it minimal, not to
cool.
be too loud, not to be too loud.
Okay. Cool. As you
Yeah,
were speaking now, it just crossed my mind that the so-called Mark Zuckerberg that we're talking about may also be trying not to attract too much attention to himself, because he's already made it. But then that you have not made it, you now
exactly.
feel like, let me be like Mark Zuckerberg.
Carry the
The
matter for your
attention
head.
you're supposed to be attracting, the
Mm-hmm,
attention you're
mm-hmm,
supposed to be attracting, you feel like I do not need it. I don't until I make it, then I'll not start.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. There's something called it's. I think
Yeah,
even looking good should be an art. It should be an art, the art of putting your stuff together. Because I know people that are even wealthy that if you see them put their stuffs together, you will be amazed. You'll be like, what is this
they
person
didn't
doing?
just
It's
know
not
how
even
to.
about this exactly. So we're going to be talking a little bit about how one can put their stuff together so that every time they appear, they make a statement. They make a statement every time they appear. So what are like some of the basic things one can have? We're going to talk about the ladies, we're going to talk about the guys, what are some of the basic things one can have in their wardrobe that they can pair easily each time, there's an opportunity to step out to speak at an event, to step out maybe to attend a function, or, just step out in the environment without necessarily breaking the bank.
The bank. Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
have to go back a bit. So you were saying
Okay.
something about you know some wealthy people and they
Yeah.
dress in a way you don't even understand.
Yeah.
You would not blame them. So I think this whole
Okay.
thing you said dressing not looking good should be an art. No, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be an art. It is
Okay.
actually an art.
Okay.
You know, uh, it starts from little while you're growing up. It's grooming right
Okay.
from while you're growing up. So yeah, you tend to probably drift apart a bit from whatever your parents or your friends are, and you just don't care. You're the guy, you don't care type. But
Yeah.
once you notice that people are not meeting up to you, you're not making good friends. Because the thing
Yeah.
is, see, when you look good, you attract a lot of beautiful things.
Cool.
You attract a lot of beautiful things. So if you dress in a shabby way or dirty way, trust me, you scare people away. Not that I don't
True.
love you, not that I don't know you like your person, but they just can't deal with people seeing them with you because you look
Yeah.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I used to be, in that on that table of staying away
Okay.
from people that, but over time I get to think, okay, why can't I just walk up to them and help them realize this and this and this,
Cool.
which is
Cool.
part of my job to do for everybody. So it's more like, okay, when you see somebody doing feeling that way, and at the same time, I think the fact is it has to do with with their self-esteem as well. you
Cool.
know
Cool.
so when they feel less love either from people or by themselves, see,
Mm.
there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm.
There's nothing. But now let's talk about people that doesn't even have issues. They know what is right, but they
Okay.
just don't know how to. They just don't know
Okay.
how to. Now that's an issue, and that's a hard thing to practice so they could get better.
All right.
You get.
Yeah.
So now talking about, yeah, simple things that a guy can put on, ladies can put on, and they can just fly
Mm.
up and all that. Just as a guy, like, let's start with the guy. Just have few pair of jeans,
Okay.
maybe pants. Some can't do with jeans. I'm a jeans person, and a
Cool.
t-shirt. I'm good to go. I'm good to go.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, you're an office person and you're not working. Maybe weekend you just want to be casual. You can just probably put on your shorts and sneakers, simple, and t-shirt as well, either long sleeve or short sleeve, V-neck or round neck.
Okay.
You're good to go. And
All
while
right.
you're doing this, you as well have to groom the needful, the
Okay.
every
Okay.
public and private part. Because
That's
yeah,
it.
that is where you start feeling, okay, I feel different. Okay, I'm more empowered today. Okay, I feel I'm good. I look good. Because I
Yeah.
can't wait if you wear all this and the other part, inner part of you is not that good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how dirty or how whatever you can be. You won't feel good still. You would not
Yeah.
feel good.
Yeah.
But once you're done with that part, yes. And for ladies, but I know love. Sorry, before I move on, the guys too, of
Okay.
course, you use some necessary body deodorant, of course, which is
Right.
very, very, very vital. Very, very vital. Very, very vital.
Okay.
And as well, just like same way girls will spend money on their undies, I know some guys they will spend money their last couple on this too. You
Okay.
get. And trust me, I know some
Okay.
people like this. I know some people might say, "Why are you talking about on this?" No, it's part of what we should talk
Oh
about,
no, of
really.
course. Go ahead. We're talking about
It's
looking
part
good.
of
It's a
what, it's
holistic
not,
thing.
yeah, it's part of what we should talk about, really, because a lot of people
Yeah.
just tend to because some guys
Mm-hmm.
might not even wear pants. Let me tell you. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a fact. Because sometimes they just feel like they want to be comfortable, which I realize some ladies do too. But it's still part of looking good. As long as you feel comfortable, because looking good doesn't mean you should not be in discomfort and not, be able to kind of like be yourself.
Um.
No, make sure you're
Okay.
comfortable.
Sorry to cut in as much as, yes, I want us to touch on every aspect of looking good. We're still going to talk about places that you can go to and how you can, what you can actually gab yourself with when you go to such places, because you're talking about undies and people not wearing. We have a whole lot of stories out there. We have people who do not find it comfortable. That's, we do not know why, but they do not find it comfortable. That's their, prerogative. But let's quickly talk about the physical appearances first. I like
Yeah,
the fact
yeah.
that you went to even the hair. because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes some people wear bushy hair, and some wear the bushy hair, they wear it well. It looks neat, well trimmed. Why you see some other people who wear bushy hair saying, that don't cut their hair, and you're like, you can be sure that you find lies in them. And they want to be around normal people because I don't see them as normal. I don't know why someone would want to appear in a place and look a certain way and still want to be accepted by people. I'm sorry, we're not supposed to discriminate, right? We're supposed to accept it, but sometimes we need people to help us to accept them. I don't know if I'm
You said you need people to accept them, but
they
trust
we
me,
need
people
people
will
to
not.
help. Yeah,
Or to
we
help
need them
them,
to
yeah,
help
that's the
us
word.
to understand
Not
how
to
to accept.
accept, not okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
We need people, yeah,
yeah,
but we need to realize that while we're helping people to look good and all that, there's a little bit of what we can do, what you can do as a friend to the person.
yeah, yeah.
You realize that,
Mhm,
because you're trying to help and the person is not helping.
mhm,
That's an issue.
mhm.
I remember one particular event that happened between myself and a friend. We are not much
Okay,
of a friend, but at least I believe because we talk every once in a while. So oftentimes this guy won't talk to me, and I'll hear, and I'll be like, oh gosh. So if you're my friend, or I at least I thought we were friends, so I just
okay,
feel like I should be able to tell you something. Yeah, guy,
right.
alpha. I bet you, guy, which space you they use? Say, what do you mean? I say, I know this. Maybe buy mouthwash. Buy nothing. You won't believe it. I felt bad because it was a total difference to react because he was like really what did they try to tell me? Say I did my
Oh wow.
no, about no, I be your guy. Now I don't even tell you what to that
Mhm,
point.
mhm.
And since then, I've been forced not to tell anybody to see anything
Oh
again
wow.
because me I cannot do.
Oh
So
wow.
imagine you're trying to help, and but there's no better way I could say it. Actually, if you're my friend, I can't tell you something, and
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
now have to feel furious about it. What should I do? So now you try to do your bit at the same time. The whole total package is on the person.
Yeah.
But
True.
maybe yeah, maybe there's another way you can actually walk up to the person and make it. But people have issues they are dealing with personally. So me making
Yeah.
out little time to something, not because I'm a better person or I dress better, but because I just wanted to step up a bit and
Yeah.
let's do it together. But you're not even helping. I will move to the next person. That's me. And the person better
Okay.
avoid me. The person should better
Yeah.
avoid me because it won't work.
I
You
know that
get,
language
you
very
get.
well. Avoid him, oh, I avoid him, Goni. Okay, so let me
Really,
let me
really.
let me quickly touch on the part where are there times in your wardrobe that you have clothes that are outdated that are not meant for a certain environment? Because sometimes you see certain
Yes.
people, they tell you is what they have, they can't do anything about it. How can do we have okay, let me two questions. Do we have clothes that are outdated? And if we do, and we can't afford to buy new ones, how can we wear outdated clothes to make them fit into current scenarios?
Thank you. Thank you. I love this
You're
part.
welcome.
So there are clothes that are very, 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 very outdated. Trust me. They
Okay.
are very, very outdated. Not
All
because they are
right.
not good or they are tight or they are faded. No, but because probably you've worn them over and over.
Okay.
I beg. You don't use your money pass over time. So instead of you destroy, give it out.
Okay.
And getting another one shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that,
Mm-hmm.
now maybe you want to probably restyle the old stuff just to make it
Yeah.
suit enough for not looking like you've worn over and over. Then,
Yeah.
but you have some outfit you cannot even do anything to at all anymore. You
Okay.
just have to let go.
Okay.
You just have to let go. For example, now what you're wearing right now, do you know I can actually turn into three different style right now, three different
Maybe
style
it's you.
entirely, and it will look good.
Maybe it's you.
That's people will not believe. Yeah, people will not believe this is what you're
Yeah.
wearing.
Okay.
People will not believe this is what you're wearing. See,
All
like what I'm
right.
wearing right now. What I'm wearing right now, what I could just do is probably I'm wearing organza material with the Ankara pattern. Yeah, I can easily
Hmm.
just remove this pattern, pam, and add another stuff there. That's it. So now the thing is, you don't even have to break a bank. Trust me. Now you
Right.
have to know your tailor or designer team or your
Okay.
stylist. That's if you have a personal one. If you don't have a personal one, just some DIY you can do yourself to bring back your stuff to
Right.
bring your rag to riches. Let me use that way. Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
style you can
Okay.
do DIY, do it yourself. You can easily do and just bring it back. Shikena. no more stress. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to probably go extra mile to steal money or spend all your salary on any particular stuff. And you have to get some
Yeah.
new stuff too. See, it is not that bad. There's some cheap material, not that so cheap. Oh. Even when it's cheap, see, don't care. Don't care. Even when you get cheap materials,
Yeah.
get a good tailor that make it turn it to something nice for you. And she can, you are not spending anything like 5, 6, 8K.
Okay.
So now the thing is, learn how to let go and develop this habit
Cool.
of trying to have
Revamp.
new stuff. Because
Okay.
once you do not feel the need for it, once you don't feel the need for it, it will never come. You will never feel the need for it.
Yeah.
You get my
Yeah.
point. So I
Yeah.
think this old stuff we're talking about is not even about now the style. I think it's more of self love. When you love yourself,
Mm.
you think ahead already. You think ahead. You
Mm.
think of what you want. And trust me, once you put your mind to it, you get it. But once you think or you
Right.
doubt you can't fly or you can't do this, you will never get to that height.
Right. Right.
That's it.
Amazing. We are getting somewhere with this. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask a question, or maybe I'm going to make a statement, and then we're going to infer some questions out of this statement. Now, it is widely known that when it comes
Okay.
to clothing and styling and wanting to look good, most ladies carry it more on their head than the guys, because the guys feel like, if I have money, I can get, I can, they always feel if I have money, I can. But you, even on Instagram, except for some very stylish men, who know, their onions when it comes to styling, most times it's the females that, go out of their way to spend all the money they have to buy hair that is worth a plot of land or more. The clothing, they
You
want to
people,
look good, they want to
you
smell
people.
nice. What is the problem with some men that when it comes to taking care of their physical look, it's a challenge? You know, when it comes to even the one that they have, I have just one, keeping it clean, making sure. But then when they look at, you can look at a female and say, this is what you're wearing is not. But when you look at the person who is talking to you, you're like, really? So what is it with men? Because I don't know, I'm not a man. What is it with men that make them feel like one trouser, one shirt is fine, and I can wear it every day of the week without washing it and I'll still be fine? I can wear one boxer for the next 1 month and
So
we're cool. What
so
is it?
so let me quote you right now. Are you saying
Okay.
men are the issues right now?
No, no, no. I'm just saying, we're going to talk about the female side,
All
though.
right.
But let's address this
Yeah.
male. I
Because
still have something to say
so
about the
because
females.
I was going to say that
Okay.
men can be messy. Men can be messy, really, yes.
Some.
But at the same time, even ladies, yes, some
Yeah.
ladies as
Yeah.
well can be
Mm-hmm.
messy. So it is all easy for a lady to, have a plot of land, price kind of money to put hair on that egg,
I'm telling you.
dress lavishly and all that.
Yeah.
And men, we men, we always feel like, yeah, thank God made us right that we don't have to do with on, we don't have to do so much things.
Although
And
some people
yes,
are
some
doing
guys.
now.
I'm going there. So it is
Okay.
then that you see the men, in their corner and doing their thing. But now we are all out, baby. We are all out. Like,
People should take
and
it
I'm
easy
happy
and
about
also.
and I'm happy about it because like, okay, this new revolution is amazing. You see guys wearing, attaching fringe and plaques. What's
Yeah.
what's this popular? You got trimmings on their
Okay.
outfits,
Okay.
wearing colored pants, wearing like people don't care anymore. You know,
Mm-hmm.
every day, everything keeps evolving, and that is
Yeah.
what's up. But for those men that feel like they have to be like hard guy, I don't need jeans and all that, or shirt and trouser, I'm a serious person. This is a word to you. Let me just say it to you now.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they finish. Bros, calm down. Calm down. Last, you'll be
Oh,
fine.
God.
Last, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
fine. Last, you'll be fine. See, we know you have
Yeah.
to be serious and all that, or you are more certain way. This is how you are being wired. So everybody's being wired certain way. There was a
Yeah.
time. There was a time. All I could ever want to wear, I always wanted to wear was baggy. If it's too tight, I'm not wearing, and that's the
Okay.
fact. But over
Was
time,
it a
I've seen people.
mood? Was it a mood
See,
of the mood or
because I'm always used to what I was going up. Big stuff. You
okay?
know that when your mom tell you Wabambe, whoa, Wabambe, you miss it there. So
Okay.
even
You grew
secondary
up
school
with
days, I still have big stuff because I'm used to. I
oh
love I
my
love the big,
goodness.
like big notorious Snoop Doggy kind of vibe. I like
Alrighty.
it. You get
Mm-hmm.
even with my small
Mm-hmm.
stature, I'll still wear big stuff. But over time,
Okay.
even at school, I think started changing when I saw, I started seeing my friends wearing this. I'm like, okay, and if I'm to do this job as a professional, whatever, I can't be looking certain way. I can't look too different from a fashionpreneur, creative, and I'm looking somehow. No, but now
Okay.
let's. It's not about me right now. It's about men. So I think it's the way they're wired, but we
Let,
need
let,
someone, or
let
they
me
need to
quickly
know.
let me
They need to
quickly
know.
say some let me quickly read something so that you will add it to what you're saying, because you obviously said
Okay,
it earlier. Uche
okay.
Owen says, "Peace, I disagree with you. Most men are more neat and stylish than some women." Do you believe that?
Yes, yes, I believe that. I'll speak for myself. I'm more stylish
Okay.
than some women. I have
Ah,
friends. Don't let me mention names. Don't let me mention names at all.
please
That they will
don't.
kill.
Oh,
They will kill because they look extremely amazing.
oh
Sometimes
wow.
I feel inspired. Like, hey, oh shit, you know that. Like, you get what I'm saying.
Mm,
But then, we all these fingers, they're never equal.
yeah,
You know, right?
exactly. True.
And the truth
True.
is, we can never have a balance because
Mm-mm.
obviously some people have something stick to their head, not because they're mad, because they're not just into it. It's not just their thing. But trust me, when they meet the right people, because I can't have a friend like that and you say
Yeah.
no, 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 it can't be the same. So
Okay.
the kind of pair you keep, the pairs you keep all
Yeah. Yeah.
matters as well. Really,
Yeah.
really matters. And trust me, you having to change how you look sometimes, you don't even know the amount of contract you get or the set of people you meet that they'll be so helpful to your life. So looking good is a serious
Okay.
business, but not like do or die.
Yeah.
It's a serious
Yeah.
business in a good way, in a good way. That when you
Wow.
are into it already, you look good, you look amazing. Different people, different gigs coming to you because oh wow, if you are
Mm.
not a tailor, you're not a designer, you just like dressing good. People assume you're a designer. The next thing they give you a job, okay, cause
Mm.
time me for this, and that's something. So I
Mm.
can't meet someone who is bushy or a lady who looks shabbily dirty and your fingers are out and all. You see, I will not even say hi to you in first place. Rather, I'll just like, mommy, well done, ma. I just move. But daddy, wa, I just move. You get just to avoid trauma.
Okay.
But really,
All
really,
right.
that was it. That was it. That was
Okay.
it.
Okay. Ushe Wednesday says, "My hobby is an example. In fact, it taught." I'm sure she's trying to say
Please, who's
it
this?
taught
Oh,
me
who's
how
this
to
Uche? But
dress.
I think who's this person, Biko?
You like to meet her, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
I'm liking our
the
vibe
the
already.
hobby, yeah, she's giving me the impression that the hobby is a power dresser, or maybe not
Mm-mm.
power dresser, but somebody who actually loves to look good. And it's quite impressive
Amazing.
if you find, usually why I ask that question is many men. I actually have met a couple of men, many who dress well and put in a lot of thought into how they appear. But then I've also met people that don't care. They just feel like, as far as I can take care of my
They
dish, I
don't.
don't care what the next person is saying. And you
Beauty.
now, talk about influence. Yeah, sometimes you board buses with certain people and you're not comfortable because it's not every time that you get to drive your own car, even if you have. You board buses with certain people, and by the time the person is raising their hands to pay the conductor, you're like, oh
Terrible.
heavens, help me.
Terrible. Terrible.
And then maybe
I
they
think.
want to ask you a question. Maybe I'm dropping a social place, you're like, because looking good is not just about how you look, it's about even how you smell. I'm happy you talked about
Yeah. Yeah.
using
Yeah.
cologne and deodorants and all that. Okay, so let's come to the female part. The part about the females that get me pumped high is the fact that almost every time you ask a female to an outing. I saw a picture recently online where a lady was sitting on top of her wardrobe, clothes everywhere, and she's like, I don't have what to wear to my next event. And you're like, what the heck?
Queen of vain.
You
The
have,
queen of vain.
I'm
That one is
telling you,
vain.
you have clothes surrounding you everywhere, and you do not have clothes. You know that I do. Personally, it has happened to me a couple of times. I have an event, maybe church,
No, no, no.
a
You know,
few
you,
times,
you know, you know, you're living a
because
celebrity life. You know,
be,
you're living a
uh,
celebrity life. We know you. We're
oh
not talking about you.
jeez,
We know.
oh
We know.
please,
We know.
oh
We
please,
know.
don't go
We
there,
know.
don't go there, don't go there.
We
I think for
know.
me, basically, that has happened to me basically because we talked about styling. Maybe you're to go, you need to go for an event, and you consider the things you have and you feel, oh, I've won everything. I've been seen. Who cares? Even if you've been seen you've seen in them all.
Yeah.
But that's by the way. But you feel like, oh, I've the same clout of people who saw me wear this will be the same, people who will be at this event, and you feel, okay, I want to wear something new. So you look at your wardrobe and you're like, this won't go, this won't go, that won't go. Not because you do not have, but that statement, I don't have, when they have a lot. What? as in, I don't know where it comes from. Is it from from just trying to impress, or just wanting to have more insatiable appetite for wanting to own more and more clothing? You're a stylist, that's why I'm asking you. I'm sure maybe you've styled one or two women, and it's not like they didn't have, but when they came to you, they're like, I have an event and I don't have
Mm.
what to wear. It's not because they did not have. What is that thing behind this I don't have, especially when it comes from women?
I think they do have, they have.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't know how to probably style it again. So it won't
Okay.
look like it's still the same old clothes.
The same. Yeah.
Or some. Now, I want to
They are
mention the
laughing at me
categories.
when you call me celebrity. Somebody is laughing at me in the comment section. Okay.
So now that is one part. Second part, some people just don't want any old stuff in their wardrobe. I could be
Okay.
like that, and which I think
Okay.
it's becoming an addict for me. I'm trying to stay away from it.
Mm,
Let me just say this. So it's becoming a bad habit for me that if I'm not officiating, I'm not going anywhere important. I don't like wearing same clothes. I'd rather make another one ASAP.
something on the spot.
So maybe because I have the chance because I'm a stylist, I can yeah. But sometimes, trust me, it's not even easy. Because we know the like make with the so for ourselves. Ask any other thing, no. We know the like make
Mm,
with the so for ourselves because money no they come.
mm.
And the next thing you know, for
Yeah,
probably for the next 4, 5, 6 hours you wear, and the next thing you off it, you either give it out
that's it.
or you
Mm-hmm.
just don't wear it again. You just don't wear it. So some people some people are just yeah third level, and some people are just that really really vain.
Mm,
They won't let go of
mm.
the old stuff. They don't even want to start, but they want new stuff, and it's still a bad habit. Now
Keep
it's your money, yeah. It
piling.
is your yeah, it is your
Mm,
money, yes. But then, so if you can't let other people have it, then you buy. It's your money, yes. So allow them if it's their money. That vein, yes, let
right.
them have it. But I think the normal thing to do is when you're tired of whatever you have, let it out.
Let the old
So
go so new can come.
because 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 by the time we get to your wardrobe, we go to see rabbits, rats everywhere. Cockroach go chop the clothes, everything go. Yeah. So what's the point? So that means you're not even because you have to keep the old part where you're keeping your jewelry, your shoes very neat and clean.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing that because you keep or you want to keep having everything saving them up, it is useless and so
Mm,
no point.
yeah.
By then you even be more confused more because by the time you get a new one, you're and meanwhile even while we're doing this fashion styling thing,
Yeah.
you have to be prudent in spending. Let's say the
Right.
fact. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be very, very prudent because this thing now vanity. You go burn them or it's here.
Yeah. Definitely.
You get so that's it. So I think with ladies like that, is that you decide what you want and be intentional. So most time when I tell people my clients, madam, be intentional about this. Do you want this or not? If you
Okay.
don't want it, madam, let it go. Just get something new. And she can now. They move. And that's if they will listen
That's
or if
cool.
they know what to. So you have to be intentional. So fashion
Mm-hmm.
have a lot. You have a lot to do with fashion. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
disciplined. You have to be intentional. You have to be self-loving. That's where you grow out more egos and more sophisticated. From inside out, and people see all the
Right.
glow and the radiation and all that. And people think you
Right.
even have million for your, but not say you don't get shit man. I wanna add in your pockets. They don't know say even
Mm-hmm.
you so Gary come up for early money when they go out. But you look good, and thanks to
Yeah.
how much you love yourself and you're able to carry yourself in a graceful way.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because you're beginning to bring it home to the topic, looking good, the confidence booster. How looking good can help you boost your confidence. Because even with children, with my son, I think when he was much younger, if you dress him well, like on a Sunday you're going to church, usually when they are home, you just wear house clothes, you run around, you play because you're going to dirty them anyway. But when it's time to go out and you dress them, you discover that there's a way he walks. I'm like, as young as this boy is, he already knows that he's not wearing the same,
There's the way you
and
feel. There's the way you
there's a
carry
way you feel,
yourself.
there's a way,
Yeah.
yes. And
Thank
when it's
you.
time for you to sell yourself, maybe to an organization, if you're the type that is going out to look for business, or you went out to apply for a job, or you find yourself in a certain environment, there's a way you speak. Even in fact, before you speak, so if you say you want to speak, people already pay attention to listen to you because they believe something meaningful is about to come out.
They've
It's
seen you
only when you
already.
now open your
Yeah.
mouth now and you talk rubbish. That's when people now be like, with all the decking.
But trust me, you don't know what's up. People will
Yeah,
even still come back meet you later like, sorry,
yeah.
yeah, what you're saying, but sorry, what they're not even interested in whatever you're saying. They're more
Okay.
interested about what you're wearing and how you're
Mm-hmm.
able to combine everything together.
Yeah.
It's happening a lot. And that will
Okay.
now probably set your head straight and be able to tell them,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this, that. We get.
Okay. Okay, before we round off, because time is running, you will not know that this time is moving. We're
Really?
already
Time not
like
to
15,
go.
it's like 15 minutes to go.
Wow.
Okay, before
As
we
much
round
color
off,
I want.
let's quickly,
As much color I want.
I'm
I know I
telling
was
you,
I know that I will
let's
survive
quickly,
this.
I know. Let's quickly talk about color combinations. Some
Okay.
people are bad when it comes to color combinations. Are there colors that suit guys and colors that suit babes? I know that in this jet age, so to speak, most colors can, most people can combine certain colors and get away with it. We call it color blocking. We call it
Mm-hmm.
oh, this girl, please leave it.
What happened?
She says we still
I,
have people that are not well dressed but have serious confidence and courage. Now Ojoro one no, just break
that's
them
no,
down. What?
there's a word for that. There's a word for that.
Okay,
Over sabi.
okay,
Overconfident, but
overconfident.
which I think is more dangerous. Because you'll be stupid and you don't know you are being stupid.
Mm,
Yes, you're not just good. You're saying something really that's making sense, but
mm,
your outlook, your
yeah.
outlook would let people just don't want to listen to you.
Oh no, it's
Like you
even in
said,
the Bible now. The Bible says that a poor man, even when he says something wise, is not taken seriously. But
thank you.
you see
You get
somebody that is dressed well. I just said it. I just made the analogy a couple of minutes ago. You see somebody that is well dressed, even when he says something stupid, you see people nodding and say,
Thank
deep,
you, thank
deep.
you, thank you. See, honestly, this is actually a great topic for
Yeah.
everybody to listen to every day. And I really wish this video would just go more viral and get to certain
Okay.
places because people
Please
need to learn
share,
every
share,
day.
share the video. Okay.
People really need to learn every day or need to remind themselves why they need to look good. You're
Yeah.
looking good not just for anybody, not because you want to meet a boy or a girl, because you have to start,
It's
that
about
stuff from
you.
yourself. It's about
It's about
you. And
you.
you'll
Love
be
yourself
amazed.
enough. Yes.
And you'll be amazed at the result you'll be getting afterward. Trust me.
Right.
Trust
Right.
me. Trust me. You know, I don't I don't even want to make myself an example. I have friends I wear this thing, the best this I be designer. I bet if you
Mm-hmm.
help me, you get so
Mm-hmm.
you'll
Mm-hmm.
be amazed at the result. Even as a lady, you have jobs to earn for. You are going for just a casual party. The way you even keep it very simple. You meet your bone to bone and your flesh to
Abi.
flesh. There's a lot of amazing results you get from looking good, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
amazing, amazing,
Right.
amazing, really amazing.
Right. Okay. I remember those days in Lagos. Before we come back, we're going to talk about color combinations. I remember those
Okay.
days in Lagos that they said mechanics don't make us no know who they mad because they just get
Make
out of their workshop. They get out
yeah,
of their
yeah. They
workshop with all
just
that
wear that
oil, with
overall.
all that
Yeah,
stain and that
yeah.
on that overall, and they jump into the next bus. Like seriously,
Ah.
sometimes you look at some of them and you're like, how
That's
am
why
I
that's why
sure?
let me at the enter bus. That's why let me at the enter bus. Let me say the proud.
How am I
That's why me
sure
at the enter
everything is
bus.
fine upstairs? How am I sure it's just the clothes and not, something? Because natural, and I'm glad that today a lot of people are doing it differently. As soon as they're leaving their workshops, they put off the overall, they wash their hands, they keep it clean. Like I remember those days when I used to go to VI to do
Thank
some
God to
sales.
Corona. Thank God for Corona. Nobody say they
I
clean their hand.
remember
They
those
will
days.
do.
Yeah, you will see some people, if they tell you what they do, you'll not believe. Even here in Lagos, I've seen people who push barrows that when they are not working, if they tell you that, in fact, when they introduce their jobs, they will not tell you they push barrows. They tell you they are a consultant to a kiniko kiniko. The bottom line is that they are barrow pushers. But they know when to dress in their work clothes and when to come out of the work clothes and become, dressed appropriately, sorry, for
Thank
the
God for their
environment they find
friends.
themselves.
I'm very sure someone is pushing them. So thank God for their friends. Thank God
Yeah.
for some lifestyle show. Probably they're watching. Thank God for their brain as well. And thank
Some
God
people have people
for
they look up to too. Some people have
yeah.
people they look up to.
So
They wish, oh,
yeah.
I
So
wish if
thank
I
God for
had
that.
so money, I wouldn't mind. I would love to dress like this person. So even when they don't have that kind of money, you see, they whatever they have, they try to make it neat just because they are looking up to a certain person, you know, when it comes to styling. Okay, so let's quickly talk about color blocking. Today there's something called color blocking. So people can get away with wearing red on pink, green on pink, purple on blue.
But
But
do you know this these colors you're
yeah,
mentioning is actually not
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
You
Green,
see? So that's what
pink
I'm
on
talking
green.
about.
It's not bad.
Green. Did you say
But now
green
you have to
on
look at,
green?
you said green on pink. That's what
Yeah,
you said.
green on pink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
You
But now
scared
you have
me.
to
I
look
thought
at
I
your
heard
color
green
tone
on
of.
green.
You have to.
Okay.
Yeah, monochrome. Why can't you green on green? Yes, yes,
Depending
green
on the
on
color
green.
of green,
Yes,
though.
either whichever green it is. But you have
Depending on
to
whether you're
now.
wearing shades of green or a particular
All
shade of
through
green
there's
all
something
through.
there's something we call monochrome. So if you're
Oh,
wearing same thing over,
okay,
yes.
school us. School us. We're here. We're
So
here. We're your students.
so now
Teach
the thing
us.
is, so now this is where me I have issue where people do color blocking and all that. I
Yeah.
feel the tone of your skin matters too.
Yeah.
So don't do so you're a light skinned person and you're wearing a bright color. To me, if
Shouty.
you want to
Mm.
blind us, you want to blind us. So now nothing is wrong with color blocking if you know how to do
Yeah.
it the right way. And see, if you have to start with that, will not live here. But
Mm.
just a basic thing. So first of all, make sure if you know you can't undo color blocking, just do with the
Stay off.
regular color, and I'll tell you
Right.
probably you can make something. Let's even forget white and black here. Mm-mm. But it's now when you just mix some onion colors with wine is something.
Okay.
Whichever we want to put it, it still blend. And sometimes you're the type that would like straight color because some people I know usually they don't like playing with color. So
Mm.
that green on green that you mentioned still goes. So you
Okay.
have to do brown on brown, maintain it. Maybe okay, you feel like okay, it's too dull. Do brown on maybe light brown or coffee brown.
Okay.
They still blend. They blend. See, this color blocking is under. So even when I keep saying it, some people don't even catch up. But the
Mm-hmm.
idea is make sure okay now you are light skin, I'm dark skin. So
Yeah.
you the light skin, please avoid any bright colors.
Shouty color, loud colors,
Shout it, yeah.
right?
It won't work for you. You'll be too
Okay.
shouty. And for me, yes, I can take that bright color on, the shouty color, because yeah, I'm
Okay.
dark.
You
So now
assimilate it.
imagine we do vice versa now. You get because
Okay.
yeah, you see this. So you take
Mm-hmm.
this. So it's like a cross thing. So
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
So that's simple as me. And again. So now some people see some stuff. I'm sorry, you didn't ask me, but I need to put it out. So
Yeah.
because I'm tired of it. So you are looking online and you see some certain style. Oh wow, this is nice. I like the hip. I like this. Even as a guy, oh I love the chest. So if it is not your body type, uncle, don't go there.
Ah,
No, if it is not your body
okay, I
type.
get you. I
So
get you.
you get some pictures of what I order versus what I
Versus what
like
I got.
auntie you are fat. Sorry, you're not fat. Auntie, you look certain way and you see this person wearing. Maybe yes, the style can go, but see, it will not happen. It will not happen. It will look funny on you. And as a
Okay.
guy now, you see one broad chested guy wearing shirt and it was so firm and there's two buttons down.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I like this. I will do it like that. You do it. You be like a straw inside. Not be your fault. No, for
Sure.
real. But people need to get
Okay.
to yeah, people need to get used to
Yeah.
understanding that part of body type
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to fashion,
Mm-hmm.
styling,
Know
whatever.
your
But
body.
thank you. And
Yeah.
shoes too. Shoes. Let's talk about
Mm-hmm.
footwear. I've seen guys
Footwear.
wearing,
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen some guys wearing some shoe will be like Kano shoe. And no, no, you don't need all that. And some
You
ladies too,
win.
they don't even know how to carry heels. Don't wear it. I work with a lot of models and ushers. If you know you can't carry 6 inches, no, just do your 4 inches. And you know you can't carry that pencil heels, no, do a little bit of wedge, maybe not too wedgy, because there's something about when a lady is on heels and you're walking straight with your head up and shoulder high, and you're strutting your hips and you're walking bass. You get it's amazing. But if you know you can't deal with it, don't.
Mm.
Although I'm not a fan of lady wearing flat shoes. Mm-mm. To turn off for me. I'm sorry I have to say that. But that's just so know your body type, and when you're wearing foot when you're dealing with your footwear, what to wear as your shoes, your shoe size. Be very careful and pay attention to it as well.
Amazing. You have a
Yeah, that's
question
an
before we
additional.
run off. Somebody says, how many
Oh,
colors will you wear before it will be seen as rainbow? As rainbow, or how many colors can one wear at once? How many colors can you wear at once before you give off the
please,
negative vibe?
you can just keep it to two, Barry.
Okay.
Yeah,
2 to 3.
two,
Okay,
just
2.
two is
Okay.
fine. When it comes to 3, 4, you don't become rainbow. Even me, I go abuse you.
Okay,
So
let's
two
quickly
is
talk about
fine.
makeup since we're talking because of time. We have about
Oh,
5 minutes to run. Let's talk about makeup. because today, ladies want to face beat before, going for an event. And I've seen some amazing, lovely makeups. But I've also seen some people who come out and either they are unrecognizable, their friends will pass them and not know it's them because of the face beat, or somebody who is trying to use them to be a wannabe makeup artist makes their face and it turns out to look more
So
like a
poppy.
masquerade.
Yeah.
It's so much. Where should we draw the line? Where should we draw the
So
line?
thank God I've been privileged to work with a lot of amazing makeup artists, good,
Yeah.
brilliant ones. And I've seen them working on people, on shows or party for events. And in a kind of way, most time I like to share my opinion. Like I said, I'm a makeup artist, which I'm not. Like, oh, this. But when their eyelashes is too, no, that's already there. The event you're going for determines the kind of makeup you have on.
Mm, okay.
Really, that's all that. So if I'm going for a night party, I'll not advise my clients to have a minimal makeup. No, make it bright and loud because
Okay.
it's going to be all night. I'm very sure the atmosphere or the lighting there will be so dark, and you need to, be up more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
none to not be too much. So
I can't hear you right now. I think you lost your audio. Okay. I have to tilt my head to be able to see your face. Okay, so it's been, yes. Okay, let me quickly read some reactions. Somebody said very, very bad in color combinations. I think that Iremide Jackson, it says it's very, very bad. You have a stylist in Toye, please consult with him. He'll help you out with your color combinations. Deborah says, say it again at body types. Okay, so you need to know your body types so that you don't go blaming your tailor or your fashion designer when the clothes doesn't come out well on you, because you know. Okay, somebody has a question here. Why is it that some ladies wear clothes that exposes their bodies all in the name of looking good? My guest, please click on the link and come back so that you can answer these questions that are thrown. These questions, I think there's one or two here. Okay. Say it again, body types. Yes, I was talking about body types. You need to know your body types. That was a valid point he raised there, because I've seen people who just go online and they see a style and they're like, oh, I like this style. I think it will look good on me. I think our tailors should also help in letting people understand that a particular style they chose may not look the way it looks on the picture. It will look the same way on them, or help them to modify the style in a way that it will look good. Yeah, I understand. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, I get it now. Thank you. That was Iremide. You're commenting on what he said, not referring to yourself. Okay, I get it now. Some people are actually very bad when it comes to color combinations. Okay, but let me quickly finish that line of thought. We need a stylist to help people to determine what their body types are. Sometimes when they come with certain styles, to tell them this one, no, it's a no. But I also do know that people have their mind set on a certain style. And once they've chosen it like this, there's nothing their stylist to tell them that they will listen to. They want it. And when at the end of the day they make the clothes, it doesn't come out nice, they blame it on the fashion designer. They're like, you're not good. If I had given it to so person, they would have given me what I want. Or your body type does not suit the style you saw on the cover of a magazine that you thought would look good on you. Okay, so please just sometimes work with your stylist. And that's why sometimes when you see these A-listers, and you see them come out for their award ceremonies or for events and all that, it's because they've worked with their stylist. The stylist was able to pick out some things and say, this one will not work for you. That will not, even, will not work out well for you. And by the time they're done crafting it, you see it and you're wowing and you're awed and everything. The same goes to when you go out to pick a clothes, maybe in the boutique, maybe in the bend down, select, wherever. When you pick up certain clothes, you think about yourself. Imagine yourself in that dress. The dress might look good, the shirt might look good on its own, but how would it look on you? You could have seen somebody who wore the same kind of clothes, maybe somewhere on the screen or somewhere, and you feel like, oh, I remember that so person wore something like this, and you assume it will look well on you because you saw somebody you love, wearing the same thing. It doesn't work that way. You have to know your body type. And then if you have to do some shaping here and there, adjustment here and there to make it fit into your own body type, do well for yourself to do that. Okay. Today has been an amazing journey. I think I lost my guest along the way, but I think he has actually given us a whole lot today to deliberate on, to ponder on as we go on the journey of self-love, self-care, self-love, looking good, for the right reasons, not because you're trying to attract anybody, but, just, to boost your personal self-esteem. Yes, the clothes should not be what to give you self-esteem. You should have self-esteem, but your self-esteem should show in what you wear. It's not an overly conscious sense of who you are. It's more like, because you know who you are, you know how to carry yourself every time. Look good. At the base of looking good is beneath the basic thing, the most basic thing you can think of when we talk about looking good is be neat. Make sure what you wear looks neat, smell nice. It doesn't cost too much to smell nice. Smell nice as much as possible. I'm a freak when it comes to fragrances. I love fragrances. I love to smell nice, and I keep sampling because I love to smell nice. So if I find someone who doesn't, sometimes I feel, what can I do to help out? But these days you're careful so that you do not get on the sensitive sides of people. People are sensitive these days, so you don't get on the sensitive sides of people. When you say you tell them to maybe correct something about themselves. Okay, maybe this is maybe I'll be the next model on this show. Who knows? Let's see. We'll talk more behind the scenes and we'll see what we can put together. You know, Sometimes if I feel that if my friends can't tell me when my I have a bad breath, because I don't know if it's every time 24 hours that people's breath are amazing. I've had people sit beside me and I know, okay, this person usually does not have bad breath, but maybe because the rest of the day, the day has gone far, and stuff like that, I try to have a gum around, chew 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 chew, just to keep it fresh. Do what you can do to just make people around you comfortable, and not to feel uncomfortable when they come around you. You don't want to raise your armpit. I like to hug too, so I like to smell good. So when I hug you, you feel, okay. Sometimes I've hugged people and I feel, and I'm like, I want to stay here because I love your fragrance. No, I'm that petty sometimes, but that's just who I am. So do what you can to look good as much as you can. And then, like we said, you do not have to break an arm and a leg to do that. You do not have to break a bank. That fragrance could cost 500 naira, and that is even putting it, because I know people have a way, but the type you choose is also important. Don't choose the one that you carry a baby and the baby will be choking, or people around you choke. Look for mild fragrances that, and some people also buy fragrances just to cover up body odor, and it mixes up with the odor, and it's crazy, So do what you can with the resources you have. The bottom line is look good, build yourself, be confident, so that when you step out, you want to speak at an event, you want to speak with someone, wherever you find yourself, they are not, trying to hide their faces or run away from you. I'm blessed with friends who know how to put items together, and when I pay them compliments, is sincere, because I'm like, I know that you've gone through some effort to get this together in this manner. I appreciate it when you see people who try to put it together. Okay, we are doing it for ourselves first, and then for others. Um, if I keep my house clean and you come visiting, is because I like cleanliness. And then if you come visiting and you meet it clean, is because I appreciate you. I value you enough to keep my house clean, so that when you come, you find a comfortable environment to sit in. So it goes the same way with almost everything. Okay, I guess I was trying to talk, trying to see if I'm going to get my guest back on the show, but it looks like maybe network, maybe battery issues, because power has been unstable, in this part of the world. But we move anyway. Okay, so we're going to call it a day today. Okay, the question, why is it that some ladies wear clothes that exposes their bodies all in the name of looking good? It sometimes has to do with self-esteem. People feel that until they show parts of their bodies, that the part they want people to see, they are not attractive enough. But trust me, even when you wear it all the way to your neck here and cover up everything, if you're good, if the clothes looks good on you, it looks good on you. If you're fine, you're fine. It doesn't have to do with, yay, I have my baby's joining me. Oh, I think this is the first time. Yeah, but you can actually go back and do a repeat of the broadcast. Thank you for joining. She's Mrs. Dolakbo. She's my neighbor. She's my friend. She's my sister. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a great time on the show today. Just do all you can to, appear, look good. It doesn't cost so much. Doesn't cost so much. I know some places where I go to pick some certain things, and when I wear them, you feel that I'm wearing the best of the best. Maybe because of the way I carry myself. Maybe because I know what to look out for. And then some people also know some tailors to use, some fashion designers to use that will craft things that will fit their body types. And when they step out, you're like, wow. So it's been a great show today. I want to believe that you think so too, that we've had an amazing show today. And for those who are just joining, please do help us share the link to the video, or just share the link to this video, or yeah, the link. Just help us share so other people can watch too. We're trying to grow the community, like I said at the beginning of the show. By God's grace, we'll be here again next week, and we'll be bringing you another topic. The rest of this month and the whole of this month, we're talking about building a healthy relationship with yourself. You want to love yourself, come on. You want to love yourself so that people will give you the same value you give yourself. If you don't put value on yourself, nobody will put value on you. That's the way it is. Okay, so we'll be coming back again next week by God's grace with another topic, another guest. Until then, thank you, Uche Owen. She said it's been amazing. Keep it up. Thank you. I appreciate. And Iremide says, yeah, it's been an amazing show. Thank you so very much. And Mrs. Dolakwa says, I'll definitely watch later. Thank you. Mwah. Much love, much love, much love to you all. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping it real with me today on the show. And till I come your way again next week, like I always say, be kind. Be the reason why someone goes to bed with a smile on their face. Okay, because the world is already a hard place to live in right now. So many evil stories out there. Be the reason why someone wants to keep living, wants to see another day. God bless you. Alrighty, I'll be logging out now. Bye for now. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, mama. We're going to talk later now. You know how we roll.